It's 1945. The world has just emerged from the most devastating conflict ever to occur. Germany was divided in two. On one side, we had West Germany, led by the Allies. On the other side, we had East Germany, led by the Soviet Union. The world seemed to be returning to peace, a peace that would not last long. The alliance between the United States and the Soviet Union was slowly starting to crumble. Two major powers, but divided by two entirely opposite ideologies. On one side, the United States with their democracy and capitalism. On the other, the Soviet Union with its communist regime. The first phase of the so-called Cold War began when the United States and their allies formed what is still known today as the NATO in 1949, a defensive military alliance. The Soviet Union then decided to respond with the Warsaw Pact, also a military alliance. The world was thus divided into two major blocs, the Western Bloc, influenced by the United States, and the Eastern Bloc, influenced by the Soviet Union. Various crises occurred during the era, including the Berlin Blockade, the Chinese Communist Revolution, the Korean War, and the Cuban Missile Crisis, the most dangerous of those mentioned because it brought us very close to nuclear conflict. On the night of September 26, 1983, something terrifying happened. In a bunker just outside Moscow, alarms began to scream. The Soviet early warning system had detected an incoming nuclear strike, 5 missiles launched from the United States. At the heart of it all was one man, Stanislav Petrov, a 44-year-old officer in the Soviet Air Defense Forces. 5 missiles? It didn't make sense. If the US were launching a real nuclear strike, it wouldn't be 5, it would be hundreds. A full-scale attack designed to wipe out the USSR's ability to strike back. Something wasn't adding up. Minutes passed, no explosions, no impacts, just silence. It turned out he was right. Later investigations revealed that the Soviet satellite system had misinterpreted sunlight reflecting off high-altitude clouds during a rare alignment between the Earth, the Sun, and the satellite's orbit. A cosmic glitch at the worst possible time. If Petrov followed his training, the world could have plunged into nuclear war over a false alarm. But his decision, based on instinct, logic, and a calm mind, saved the planet. The Soviet government never honored him. The incident was classified, buried deep in Cold War secrecy. For years, no one knew how close the world had come to annihilation. Petrov retired quietly the next year. He lived out his life in obscurity, passing away in 2017 at the age of 77. Today, he's remembered as the man who saved the world, not by pushing a button, but by choosing not to.